When you yourselves began this class, you were nervous about public speaking. You were hesitant to do so, even in a small classroom setting of individuals there for the same reason as you, because you were apprehensive of the judgment you might face. I know you were apprehensive because I myself was apprehensive. Public speaking is the #1 fear in this country. People would often rather die than stand in the spotlight to communicate a message. In this day and age, we purchase posters of love, caring, kindness, compassion, yet we fear the eyes of our fellow man. They say the strength of one's soul is expressed by the eyes. I couldn't agree more. I walk around campus every day searching the faces of the throngs that pass me by, looking for eyes that, like mine, are turned outward. Yet too often I see the tops of heads or vacant stares, people staring hard at their phones or at the ground. And if on the off chance they do glance my way, instantly they dart away with their vision, looking for anything else in the world except for me. We are taught not to stare, but in the process we seem to have forgotten how to look. With the advent of the digital age, interconnectivity is at an all-time high, yet face-to-face social skills slowly diminish every day. Communication moves faster than ever before, yet interpersonal communication slowly grinds to a halt. Television allows access to entertainment and information like never before, yet it causes both physiological and psychological detriments to its viewers. Social networking has heralded a new era of human connection, yet Facebook and the like are now some of the top causes of depression and social anxiety. I stand before you today to rally you to a cause. We must reevaluate the effects of our developments upon our civilization. Let us use technology to bring us together, not drive us further apart. We as individuals, we as a nation, we as a world must work toward embracing pluralism. Our modern media knows that it is sensationalism that sells. It is sex and drugs and rock and roll, not to mention violence. When fed never-ending stories of corruption and crime, hardship and misfortune, a certain cynicism cannot be avoided. They call it the mean world syndrome, the state in which people believe the world is more dangerous than it actually is. In addition, we as individuals tend to gravitate towards sources of information that align with previously held beliefs, because it's easier than thinking through the alternatives, than considering the possibility that we might be wrong. As such, opinions of society and politics are more polarized than ever before. Ideologies consist of right or left, yes or no, hot or cold, this way or that. And with such fervor for right versus wrong, we lose track of the fact that the world is not made of black or white, but instead subtle shades of gray. I told you before that once I visited the Grand Canyon, my dad gave me a disposable camera, and it was magnificent. Unimaginably vast, ancient, powerful, yet when I tried to use that camera to capture the experience, the essence of it, I failed. When I developed the pictures, I almost cried out of frustration. The pictures could not do justice to such a colossal facet of reality. By putting a border, a frame, limitations around it, I robbed it of the very thing that makes it a moment. The same holds true for all aspects of life. When you put expectations, borders, limitations on anything, physical or otherwise, you strip it of its potential for greatness. It happens to all of us, I suppose, to some extent, to get caught up in the supposed to of life. Those beliefs of how people are supposed to live, supposed to act, supposed to dress, walk, talk, live, love, be. In truth, supposed to is an entirely fabricated concept. Each experience in this reality is unfathomably, radically unique. Other people are not failed attempts at being you. I stand before you today to rally you to a cause, a movement, a shift in the very world. In a world so clouded with cynicism and distrust, suspicion and indifference, we need more who are willing to reach out to others, who are willing to acknowledge those around them compassionately despite different walks of life. There are all too few who do. Mahatma Gandhi told us that we must be the change we wish to see in the world. Now it is one thing to quote his words, to portray them on a poster, to boast them on a bumper sticker. It is a hell of another thing to live them. Today I challenge you to live those words, not just today, but every day. To not just listen, but truly hear. To not just look, but truly see. To not just think, but truly be. Change begins with the individual. So turn off your TV every once in a while, close your laptop, talk to a stranger, don't fear someone simply because they are different. Embrace your fellow man. Accept the plurality of perspectives in this crazy, wild world we live in. Be the change. Hopefully that was good. Hey, cool.